Congratulations for making it to Civil Services.
Thank you.
Would you introduce us about yourself and your educational background?
Yeah, my name is Harikrishnan. I'm a civil engineer. So I worked in civil engineering too, and then I started preparing for civil services. This is my fifth attempt.
This is your fifth attempt.
Yes.
How was your interview?
Interview went really well. It was good, but we'll have to wait for the result to see how it was.
What sort of questions were being asked by the board? If you're comfortable, you can share some of the questions with us.
Questions were mostly related to my hobbies and state. So I was born in Kerala, brought up in Tamil Nadu. So I got questions from both Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And then my hobbies. So most of the questions were related to. I watch parallel movies, so that's my hobby. And almost all the panelists asked at least one question from a parallel movie. So that was.
Did the board ask any question about foreign policy and international relations?
They did. Around 2-3 questions were from foreign policy, India-China relations, India's maritime relations, etc.
Did the board ask any questions which was a little trickish?
Not much. They asked a lot of follow-up questions. So that is one thing. Other than that, there was no tricky questions.
Okay. Since the nature of this exam is quite competitive and it takes a toll on your physical and the mental health. And when we talk about the prelims, it's considered to be one of the most unpredictable stages in the UPSC preparation. So what was your approach for CSAT and for this prelims exam?
So I have cleared prelims 4 times, and for prelims, what I believe is that you need to study extensively. Should not be restricting to any one thing. A lot of people do this mistake by restricting to 4-5 subjects, which is not good. And based on the recent trends, you can expect any kind of questions from any subject. So it's better to go at full length, study everything. For CSAT, a lot of students do this mistake of studying it towards the end, which is not good. They should start from the beginning. And CSAT is not a difficult paper. Because people do it towards the end, they miss out on it. So they should start from the beginning. They should look at the previous year papers. For CSAT, even for prelims, I think previous year paper is the key. Look at the previous year paper, you will get idea about everything.
Since you have cleared prelims exam 4 times, and you must have a comprehensive understanding how does prelims exams fare. So could you take us into how you started preparing for the prelims exam?
So I prepared on my own. I didn't go for any institute. And all I did, as I told, it was PYQs. So I just saw last 20 years of PYQs. We know the book these days. All materials are available online. So you just go with the resources, study everything, look at the PYQs, understand what is good and bad. And towards the end, maybe you can join a test series or something, or you can practice on your own. It's up to you. But again, multiple revisions is required. Multiple revisions, and then reading extensively is important.
What was your approach for the mains? Since it's a 5 days back-to-back exam and it also brings with a lot of pressure. So how did you maintain cool and prepared for the mains? And what was your strategy for the mains?
For mains, you need to write. You need to write almost every day. You need to write a lot. No matter how much you study, it is not going to stop. It is not enough. So it is always better to write, practice. Good presentation is important. You can try to have a peer group where you can show your answers to them and improve based on their input too, or you can take test series. It's up to you, but I believe writing practice is very important, so that towards the end when you go for the exam you won't feel that fatigue when you keep writing.
In your previous attempts, when you were writing the mains, how far have you improved in that, and what was the key, what was some of the key takeaways you took from the previous attempts as far as the mains is concerned?
So in the previous attempts, my marks in mains were not very high. So that was one reason I couldn't clear. And this time, as I told, I downloaded a lot of toppers copy, and I saw what kind of approach they are doing and how their writing is, and start writing on my own, compare it with the toppers copy. So when you do that, when you come to a point where you feel like my answer is up to the mark, then you are there. So instead of taking a lot of material and studying, writing practice is very important. So that is one thing I did this time.
And for writing, for appearing in the mock test and other things, what was your mode of preparation? Did you go for coaching? You did your mentorship, or
I didn't go for any coaching. I did take a test series for mains, and for prelims, I have never taken any test series. But I believe you can just take a test series. That is more than enough. You don't have to go for coaching or anything.
You, what was the nature of your preparation? Was it like your prelims exam and the mains? Was it separate or was it integrational?
It is completely integrated, and that's how it should be. From the beginning, try to study for prelims, mains at the same time, and I even took notes for interview from the beginning itself, based on my TAF and my profile. So I think studying for all the three stages from the beginning is a good idea.
Since this exam brings with a lot of pressure, what's your take on mental health and UPSC preparation?
Mental health is very important, which a lot of people face problems because of this extensive preparation. They do it for a very long time, a number of years, and when they fail in the examination, they get into depression and everything. So one important thing I would say is mental health is more important than your studies. Your career and everything can come at any point, but keeping yourself cool is very important. Do follow hobbies, do go out, do not completely get cooped up in a room, have social life too. You can keep away from social media, but social life is something which is very important. Need to interact with people and everything, and taking failure as a step to success is something which is required in life and in UPSC exam too. So learn from the failures.
What are your hobbies and how do you pursue your hobbies? And what is the role of hobbies in civil service exam?
So my hobbies are fish keeping and watching parallel movies. So these parallel movies specifically has helped me a lot because it's about movies which tell some social idea or some take up some social issue. So it helped me in my preparation. Fish keeping, again, it calms your mind, develops a lot of empathy, develops a lot of love towards animals. So that has also helped in keeping me safe. And these are hobbies I practice on a daily basis. No matter how busy I am, I keep doing it. So this helped me to keep my mind calm, which is very important for civil services exam.
Since like, what's your take on plan B? Because most of the aspirants, if they get dropped at any stage, they face a lot of mental stress and a lot of social ostracization. So, do you believe in having plan B? And what was your plan B?
I do believe in plan B, but not in the beginning. At least for the first attempt, you should not be thinking about any plan B. Maybe after 2-3 attempts, if you have that financial constraints, if you want to have a financial independent life, then in that case, you should go for plan B. You can start working, but however, pursuing the preparation, if you feel like I want to be a civil servant, I would suggest do the work and give all your attempts. We never know when it will work, but once the attempts are over, you should have a proper idea of taking some plan B. So I do have a plan B. I have an idea of starting a business. I have been working in edutech for 3 to 4 years too. So my preparation is along with the job. So yes.
What are some of the key takeaways from this entire preparation? Since you have been in the preparation for last 5 years.
One important thing I have learned is failure is never failure. We should never take it as failure. We should always take it as a learning curve, because you learn a lot. And no matter how difficult the process goes, you don't have to leave hope at any point, because if not civil services, you will be successful in any other field. Just that you need that positive attitude. So having positive attitude, work hard, take a goal and work for it. These are some things. Do not worry too much about the results.
What are some of the challenges that UPSC aspirants face during this entire preparation?
Challenges, again, not having a job. When your friends are having job, you do not have job. The examination goes on for a very long time, so you keep preparing. You will be alone in a room and prepare on your own. So it is completely against the social idea of human life. So these are the problems, but there are ways to tackle it. As I told, have a hobby, go and meet friends, go out. Need to follow a lot of things along with preparation. In that case, they will be fine.
Since you come from, you were born in Kerala and brought up in, I think,
Tamil
in
Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. So, what was your idea of this UPSC exam from the south?
In South, the number of aspirants who prepare is less. However, there are certain hubs like Chennai, Bangalore, and in Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, where they have good amount of people who are practicing. Idea is almost the same throughout the country. Everyone prepares for civil service for the same Indian Administrative Service or IPS or IFS. So idea is always the same. That culture is more in Delhi, lesser in the south. But yeah, people are preparing and people are clearing, so doesn't matter much.
Do you follow sports?
Yeah, I do.
Which sport is
Cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah.
Would you like to spot some of your favorite players in the cricket?
Yeah, I am a big fan of MS Dhoni. MS Dhoni, Rahul Dravid, they have been icons throughout the life.
Like, did you learn something from the sports person like MS Dhoni, which you have internalized during this preparation?
Yes, learning from people like Dhoni or Dravid has always helped me throughout my life because it has made me very calm, developed a lot of leadership skills, developed patience throughout the preparation. So these are the things we learn from people. So observing the surroundings, observing people, and trying to learn from them is good for your preparation.